Can you become a millionaire without any magic, without winning a lottery, and without earning a huge salary? Think about it. If you simply save just 100 rupees, about $1.20, every day, can you really become an automatic millionaire? David Bach's book, The Automatic Millionaire, proves that to become rich, you don't need discipline, strict budgets, or a high income. All you need is a proper system in place, set it once, and the money grows by itself, just like clockwork, running non-stop without stress or effort. In this video, we're going to reveal the secret system that has made millions of Americans financially free. And the best part? You can start using this system today. So let's begin our journey into the Automatic Millionaire, a financial path you'll never forget. Chapter 1. A truth that opens your eyes. Your path to wealth is shaped by the small decisions you make every day, and this is the magic of the latte factor. David Bach explains that we can all manage our money more wisely without making big sacrifices in our lifestyle. A cup of coffee, expensive snacks, or subscriptions we don't use. These small daily expenses slowly eat away at our wealth. In this chapter, David shares the story of a character named Zoe, a regular woman just like you and me who believes saving money is impossible. But once she learns the truth about the latte factor, her entire mindset shifts. Just saving 100 rupees, about $1.20, daily, if invested smartly, can turn into lakhs, hundreds of thousands. This book tells us, you don't need to earn more to become rich, you need to be smarter. So the question is, if one small habit can change your entire financial life, are you ready to adopt it today? Chapter 2. Pay yourself first. Now we arrive at the most revolutionary principle David Bach teaches. Pay yourself first. That means saving a portion of your income before spending anything else. Whenever you get your salary or any income, take out your savings or investments first and spend from what remains. Most people do the opposite. They spend first and then save what's left. But the truth is, if you make savings your top priority, you'll gradually move toward financial freedom without suffering or cutting corners. David Bach shares the story of a real-life couple, Jim and Sue. They had ordinary jobs, never earned huge amounts, but from day one, they followed the pay-yourself-first method. The result? They built millions in wealth over time. No lottery, no jackpots, just consistent saving. Another key lesson here is to automate your savings. Set it up so your money automatically transfers to your savings or retirement account every month, without needing to remember. David says, if you don't see it, you won't spend it. So just imagine, if you start saving just 10% of your income every month, automatically, how would your life look 10 years from now? In Chapter 3, we'll learn how to create a strong, lifelong, rich life plan without needing a financial planner. Chapter 3. The simplest key to wealth. Now we arrive at the concept that defines David Bach's philosophy, the latte factor. The idea is simple. The small daily expenses you consider harmless are often the biggest barriers to your wealth. David explains that many people say, I don't have enough money to save. But when he asks about their daily spending, like 200 rupees coffee or tea every day, 100 rupees snacks, 500 rupees on random online orders, food deliveries or streaming subscriptions 4 to 5 times a month, he shows them how just 300 rupees to 400 rupees a day can add up to 10,000 rupees a month and over 1.2 lakh rupees a year. Now think, if you invested that same amount in SIPs or mutual funds over 20 to 30 years, it could become crores, millions. David doesn't want you to give up your coffee or pleasures completely. He simply says, you must become the master of your money, not its servant. And that begins by identifying your latte factor. So ask yourself, what's your latte factor? What are those small, invisible expenses slowing down your journey to wealth? And once you identify them, where should you put that saved money? In Chapter 4, we'll discover how to build an automated wealth system that grows your money stress-free. Chapter 4. An autopilot plan to get rich. David Bach makes one thing clear in this chapter. If you want to become rich, you need a system that works without your daily effort. In other words, automation is the true magic in the world of money. So how do you automate it? Step 1. Direct deposit. Pay yourself first. As soon as your salary or income arrives, a fixed portion should automatically go into your savings or investment account. No need to remember it every month. The system does it for you. Step 2. Retirement accounts. Secure your future first. David strongly recommends you contribute automatically to retirement accounts. In the US, 401k IRA. In India, EPF, PPF, or NPS. Step 3. Emergency fund, your financial shield. Set up a separate savings account for emergencies and automate a monthly contribution. Once this entire process is automated, you don't have to worry about forgetting to save or giving in to temptations to spend. Your money keeps working for you in the background. David calls this the Finnish rich system. Not just a path to wealth, but a path to a stress-free and secure life. Now a question for you. Have you ever created an automatic system for your money? Or do you still keep telling yourself, I'll start saving from next month? In Chapter 5, we'll talk about one major financial decision that could transform your future: becoming a homeowner. Are you tired of paying rent forever? Then you won't want to miss the next chapter. Chapter 5. Buying a home. The first big step toward wealth. In this chapter, David Bach shares a powerful mantra he learned from hundreds of millionaires. Real wealth begins with owning real estate. In simple terms, if you truly want to become rich, owning a home is essential. Now you might be thinking, buying a house is so expensive these days. Is it even possible? David says yes. If you start early and plan smart, it's absolutely doable. Benefits of owning a home that wealthy people already know. 1. Forced savings. When you take a home loan, each EMI is a form of saving. You're buying your own home back, piece by piece. That builds long-term wealth. 2. Tax benefits. In many countries, including India, home loans come with tax deductions. So you save money and build property. 3. Equity building. With every EMI, your ownership share of the house grows, which increases your net worth. 4. Appreciation. Property values tend to grow over time. And for many millionaires, their wealth began with buying a house early. So when and how should you begin? David's mantra is, buy the home you need, not the one you can afford. In other words, start small. Buy only what you need, not what the bank is willing to lend. Take a smaller loan, start with a modest home, and upgrade as your income grows. Now a thought-provoking question. Are you tired of paying rent month after month? Is it finally time to stop renting and start building equity? In Chapter 6, we'll explore another financial habit that can transform the way you spend money forever. Do you want to know where people waste money unnecessarily, and how you can use that same money to build your foundation of wealth? Chapter 6. The Big Theft of Small Expenses. In this chapter, David Bach opens our eyes to a daily reality, one we see but fail to recognize. He calls it the latte factor. It's not just about coffee. It's every little thing we spend money on without realizing its long-term cost. Fast food, subscriptions, cab rides, unnecessary online shopping. Here's an example. If someone spends 200 rupees on coffee every day, that's 73,000 rupees a year. Now imagine if that money were invested annually in a good compounding plan. It could turn into lakhs in 20 years. So how do you stop these small leaks? 1. Identify your latte factor. Track your daily small expenses. The truth will surprise you. 2. Ask, is this really necessary? Before every purchase, ask, is this helping my future? 3. Build an auto-save system. As soon as you receive your salary, save first, then spend. David says, you don't need to earn millions to become a millionaire. You just need to eliminate your latte factor. Now ask yourself, can you identify and control your latte factor starting today? And the next time you spend 200 rupees on snacks or an app, ask yourself, is this making me rich or poor? In the next chapter, we'll learn about a system that puts your wealth creation on auto mode, for real. Are you ready to put your finances on autopilot? Get ready for Chapter 7. Chapter 7. Pay yourself first. In this chapter, David Bach gives a financial mantra that sounds extremely simple but has the power to change your life. And that is, pay yourself first. Meaning, pay yourself before you pay anyone else. Now think for a moment. When your salary arrives each month, what do? You pay bills, rent, EMIs, and whatever is left. That's your saving. This is the common financial mistake most people make. David Bach says that unless you prioritize saving, you will never become rich. So how do you adopt this pay yourself first rule? 1. Set up automatic savings. As soon as your salary comes in, a pre-decided percent should be transferred to your savings or investment account. 2. Start with at least 10% savings. If your income is 50,000 rupees, start by saving 5,000 rupees each month. 3. Don't treat it as an expense, it's your future. This money won't go to wasteful spending or someone else's pocket. David Bach shared examples of many ordinary people who became millionaires over the years by adopting this one habit. And the most important thing, if you don't pay yourself, no one else will. This habit is so powerful that without much effort, your money will start working for you. Now a crucial question. Can you start working for yourself from today? Or will you keep putting everyone else first for the rest of your life? In Chapter 8, we'll learn how an automatic investment plan can change your future. Do you want to know the way to make money grow by itself? Chapter 8. The Speed to Getting Rich. In this chapter, David Bach shares a highly practical system he calls the Automatic Millionaire Blueprint. This plan, if followed sincerely, makes it nearly impossible not to become rich. So what is this blueprint? 1. Auto-deduct and auto-invest. The best way to move money into savings is through auto-deduction. A fixed amount from your account should automatically go into your retirement fund or mutual funds every month. 2. 401k or IRA. In India, EPF-NPS mutual funds. In the US, people invest in retirement plans like 401k or IRA. In India, we can use options like EPF, PPF, NPS, or SIPs. 3. The magic of compound interest. David repeatedly states that if you start a SIP of 5,000 rupees per month at age 25 and let it grow at a 10% return, by age 60, you could reach crores, even without a huge income. 4. Automation is more important than discipline. Successful people are disciplined, but wealthy people are automated. Because automation protects you from human errors like forgetting, delaying, or overspending. David Bach's clear message: don't rely on willpower. Rely on a system. That means you don't have to keep telling yourself, I'll save this time. Just build a system that saves for you, without you thinking about it. Now a question for you. Have you ever set up an auto investment that could make you rich, even while you're asleep? In Chapter 9, we'll learn how taking control of your financial future gives you emotional freedom. Would you like to feel that freedom? Stay tuned for the next chapter, because things are about to change. Chapter 9. Wealth is not just money, it's emotional freedom too. In this chapter, David Bach reminds us that becoming rich is not just about increasing your bank balance. The real victory is emotional freedom. So what is emotional freedom? It means no fear about money, no panic in emergencies, no need to borrow money to follow your dreams. When your essential savings and investments are automated, you start living every day with a peaceful mind. David Bach says, money is ultimately about freedom, the freedom to live life on your terms. And that's only possible when you have an emergency fund, you are debt-free, your investments happen automatically. Here's a real-life example. Many people came to David and said, David, you changed our lives. Now we sleep peacefully. We're no longer afraid of losing our jobs. These kinds of changes happen when you turn your money into a system that works for you. And now one important question. Have you ever dreamed of a life where your money works for you, so you can live your passion? In Chapter 10, David will share the mindset shift common to every automatic millionaire. Are you ready to adopt that mindset? Chapter 10. Start now and never look back. In this final chapter, David Bach gives one of the most powerful and straightforward messages. You don't need to be perfect to become rich. You just need to get started. Most people keep making plans, keep researching, but never take action. David says the real difference comes when people take one small step today, right now. So what is the ultimate mantra of the Automatic Millionaire? 1. Drop the excuses. I don't have money. I'm too busy. I don't understand this. These are all just delay tactics. 2. It works at every level, whether you're saving 500 rupees per month or 50,000 rupees. If it's being invested automatically, you're making progress. 3. Small steps, big results. A small step each month leads to financial freedom over the years. David says, procrastination is the greatest enemy of financial success. So what should you do now? Start saving 10% of your income. Set up an auto SIP, and once it's set, forget it. The system will do the work. Just start. Don't wait for the perfect moment. People who became rich didn't start with the perfect plan. They started with imperfect action. And now, one final question. Do you want to pass on a legacy of financial freedom to your children? Or do you want them to go through the same financial stress you're facing today? The decision is in your hands. Now is the time to become an automatic millionaire. So friends, the Automatic Millionaire taught us a powerful truth. To become rich, you don't need to be rich first. What you need is just one small decision: to send your money automatically to the right place. If you learned something new from today's video, now is the time to turn that knowledge into action. Take a small step, whether it's starting a SIP or setting up an automatic savings plan. Because once the system is in place, your money will work for you every day, every hour, even while you sleep. In the next chapter, we'll learn how your home can be your greatest financial weapon, and how an average person can achieve financial freedom through property without drowning in debt. So stay connected with us here on Invested Intellect, where we don't just tell you books, we give you a new way of thinking. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, because your next big step is waiting.